I when I first started like having real relationships, that didn't really happen until I moved to Oakland. I used to stay across the street from the Highland Hospital. Oh my God, I gotta get to work. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was work. But anyways, yeah, I lived across the street in the white buildings across the street from Highland Hospital. Um, and up the street they had that little gas station or whatever. I lived there in '99, and I was 17. My mom hus- husband wanted me out the house or whatever. I guess he felt like I was in the way of getting all the money or whatever. So they found me an apartment in Oakland, and I was like pissed off, like, oh, you just want me gone because he's here and blah 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 blah. And then the weekend, I moved in on a Friday, and because we didn't get there in time, PG&E didn't get in the gate to cut the lights on or whatever. So now I'm moving into a brand new apartment alone with no electricity. And not only that, but it was a studio. And after, getting over the fact that I was booted out of the house, um, I realized, like, damn, okay, I got my own apartment. But, like, because back then, like, I was, like, super, like, scary, like, I felt like I was gonna get out the shower in my studio and walk into the rest of the room, and somebody was just gonna be standing there, like they were gonna appear. I don't know. So I would stay up as long as I could, and till I couldn't keep my eyes open no more, and then I would go to sleep. That lasted about a week, but then I finally met two of the neighbors on my floor. Um, a girl named Cece, and she introduced me to my next door neighbor, which his name was Rashid. He was a barber. Um, he was hella fine, like for real. And Cece, she looked like a little ladybug, but she was alright. We used to all three smoke together or whatever. But eventually, me and Rashid we hooked up or whatever on Christmas. And after that, like, it kind of seemed like like, things were, like, in an awkward space because, like, we didn't really, like, discuss, like, our, like, status. But I think, like, we were getting ready to be boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever. But what I didn't know was that little Cece, the ladybug looking little bitch down the hall, was like, she had a crush on him, so she was like going back and forth saying shit. And because he was, I guess, believing the bitch or maybe fucking the bitch, I don't know, but like he kind of like we stopped like hanging out like super tough or whatever. But later on, I had found out that I was pregnant, and told him about it, and we were on our way to go get married or whatever. That's what he said. I don't even know if that's where we was really fucking for real. But his car broke down, and we were like in the, I don't know the street, but we were like, there's this place called Anne's Cafe, but then there's like a Shell gas station like right across the fence or whatever. It's like a hair shop, a McDonald's over there. I got a tattoo done over there. I just don't remember which it was. But his car broke down and he called his twin brother to come help out. I went across the fence to get a swisher, and all of a sudden, like, it sounded like 100 gunshots. Like, if you were to watch one of those, like, war Iraq video on YouTube or something, it was the da 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 pop 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 pop, and it just sounded like it wasn't gonna stop. My first instinct was to run back over there, and the white guy that was waiting in line behind me, like, tackled me down, and stuff like that. As soon as the gunshot stopped, I hear cars skirt off or whatever. Get up, run back over there. Everything is smoky, so smoky, and they're dead. Him and his twin brother, they were holding hands. I went numb after that. Don't even remember how I got home. I moved from there. I didn't go to the funeral. Um, Having to go through my first pregnancy should have been exciting, and I was by myself. I did everything by myself. I was at my doctor's appointments by myself. Um, the delivery room, well, I had a C-section, so even in there, I was by myself. So laying in that hospital bed, holding my son, made me realize that you have to be hard and strong because you're always going to be by yourself. Not like alone, like old lady die alone kind of by yourself, but the good things don't last that long. And I grew the fuck up feeling like not really too much could phase me, you know. And because I've been through most of the things that I've been through, I don't feel like I'm better than anybody, but and my struggle and story is definitely not no different from anybody else's, but I definitely do feel like nobody else could have handled none of my situations the way that I did. Yeah, I'll talk about boyfriend after that in the next video, which is a quick story. It's almost kind of funny, so hopefully I'll be cheery in the next video. Still cute in this one though.